I'm getting somewhere with this. We had to take an independent living class. But what it really showed us in how to be independent on our own. When my twin sister got married, she got married probably in 2000. 2001, I think I had went into a, no, I'm not I think, I know I had went into a major state of depression. Who wants to be separated from their twin? You all been together all this time. So, I tried to kill myself. I had taken a whole bottle of Tylenol PMs, and you know it's probably about 30 to 40 coming in. I had taken the Dramamine, the motion sickness pills that you get on a plane for motion sickness, taking that, and back then that's when I had started having seizures. I take it all of my medicine, three concoctions. I'm still here. So I do want to encourage you all, because I know a lot of times y'all say, why Miss Dawn look so mean? I don't know if I should say something to Miss Dawn. You have to really get to know the heart of a person. The Lord really began to transform me after that, because I began to seek Him the more, especially in prayer. That He would change me, that He would change my character. He's still working on it, because there's some times when I can, go out there and come back, but he's still working on it. But I do want to encourage you all to not to look at each other differently, to always know that each of us have a spiritual gift. It may not be what Christopher has. Christopher may not have what Tiffany has. But know that those of us who have the gift of discernment, I don't know why I have to keep going back to this. The gift of discernment, it will really help you to really know the heart of a person, the heart of a situation, even the heart of your parents. It even will help you and to teach you how to pray for them even the more if you have not started. Because I know a lot of times we get upset, we get mad because of what we see. But with the gift of discernment, the Lord will show us what He needs us to see. It's not always what we want to see, but it's what He wants us to see. How He wants us to respond. What He wants us to say. Any questions? Anybody want to ask me anything? Don't. I ain't scared. I ain't gonna bite you. You know you ready to fall asleep. But I wrote down in my book, I said I definitely have to share this, because I don't want you all to think that or look at me like, Miss Dawn, mean, man. I don't know if I want to go say something to Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn is not mean. The Lord is still working on me. I used to be worse. Every word that used to come out of my mouth, now we're going to do some real talk. Every word that used to come out of my mouth was a cuss word. MF, this, these, that. You know why? Because I got it from my mother. Well, not, I didn't get it from her, but it was like there was something that just lingered. But when I really asked God to develop me, He took that all away. Now my twin, she would cuss up a storm. But my sister, if you all have met, I don't know how to say this. She will give you her last dime. She will go the whole extra mile for you. But people look at her the same way. But she is much worse than me. But she will go far and near. But they look at, it was what they prayed with you. Father Donnie prayed with you. And I thought about her. About the heart. About your heart being hurt. that is literally, I know most people, if their heart has been hurt so many times, they begin to put up a wall and a shield. And they don't want to let nobody in. And I used to get to that place, I said, I don't want to trust nobody, I don't want to tell nobody nothing. Because it seemed like every time I turned around, I was like, so I said, I'm just going to put a wall up on. I ain't going to say nothing to nobody. I'm going to come down my business. I ain't going to do nothing. But I learned that we can't be like that. Because if that wall is up, then God can't come in. The Lord can't come in. If that wall is up, then the Lord cannot use us fully to the potential that we can be used. If that wall is up, then we cannot love. We cannot embrace. We cannot encourage. If that wall is up, we can't even pray. Or don't know how to pray if that wall is up. So, if you have a wall that's up, please ask God to put it down. Because with this being youth league, we have to be open to God and available for Him to use us. I know, I'm not saying that this is true, but I know that our personal lives, sometimes we don't get the things we want, or sometimes our parents make us mad, or sometimes we don't want to listen to them, sometimes we don't want to be bothered. Ask the Lord for the gift of discernment. That is a major gift. A major gift. Okay? Then that way, with that gift of discernment, He will help you and show you and lead you into how to pray, how to love, how to allow the wall to come down. I don't want any of you all to have a hard heart. It doesn't matter what you give, how far you go for others. But if your heart ain't right, it's like you're just doing it in vain. If you're trying to do something, you're doing it in vain because your heart. Okay, I think I'm done. Do I got something else to say? I don't want to sit down and say, oh, well, I got something else to say. Okay. Actually, what happened when we went into the foster home in it was in sixth grade. Yeah. We went to court. When we went to court to see my father, he told them to find us another home because the lady gave us too much freedom. The last time I saw my father was when he was in the hospital in 1991. Yeah. It was 1991, and he passed on New Year's Day of 92. The last time I actually had a conversation with him, it wasn't good because I don't know how to say it. I'm just going to speak from my personal experience. It was like, I don't want to say he was a male chauvinist, but that's how I felt he was. And
What's that?
what's that, man? A man who trying to boss you around?
Male chauvinist is one who thinks men are above women. They just think that women are underneath them. So
Like
whatever the woman does, it's lower than them. Like
Oh,
if you're
okay.
a doctor, if you're a woman doctor, well, you're a doctor, but you're not a real doctor because you're not a man. Like that.
And that's how my father treated my sister and I. My brothers, they got to do anything they want. Go anywhere they want. My sister and I couldn't do anything. On Saturday mornings at 7 o'clock, he would wake us up to clean the whole house while my brothers laid there in bed. When I say we couldn't do anything, we wanted to be on the dance ministry at our church. He would not let us join the dance ministry. We wanted to sing in the children's choir, the youth choir. We couldn't even sing in the youth choir. As soon as we got in that foster home, the lady who we lived with, her name was Dorothy Subers. She passed away 2 years ago, 75 years old, of cancer. She said to my sister and I, day one, she said, now, these are the